Hello and welcome. I'm happy to share some interesting news from around the world with you today. Japan has said goodbye to a very special rocket called the H-2A. This rocket flew for the very last time, its 50th trip, from the Tanegashima Space Center in Japan. On its final journey, it carried a special satellite into space. This satellite, called GOSAT-GW, will watch our planet to help us understand climate change. For at least the next 7 years, it will keep an eye on gases like carbon dioxide and methane, and it will also study how water moves around the globe. The satellite was put into a special path around the Earth called a sun-synchronous orbit. Here's a little tip to understand what that means. This special path allows the satellite to always see the same spot on Earth at the same time of day. Think of it like always taking a picture of your house right at noon. This helps scientists compare changes over time because the sun's light is always the same in the pictures. Scientists have shared some amazing new pictures of the Andromeda Galaxy, which is our closest big galaxy neighbor. These pictures are special because they were made by combining many different kinds of light that were collected by more than a dozen telescopes, including famous ones like the Hubble and James Webb Space Telescopes. A fun fact is that using different types of light is like having different kinds of special glasses. One pair of glasses might show you where very hot things are, while another pair shows you cool dust clouds. When you put all those views together, you get a complete and detailed picture of the galaxy that you could never see with just your eyes. This is helping us learn new things about the stars and the structure of our galactic neighbor. With summer getting very hot on the east coast of the United States, safety experts are reminding everyone of a very serious danger. They are warning people to never, ever leave a child alone in a parked car. Sadly, 9 children in the US have already died this year from getting too hot inside a car. Here's a little tip to understand why this is so dangerous. A car acts like a greenhouse. Sunlight shines in through the windows and heats up the seats and the air inside. But the windows trap that heat, so it can't get out easily. This makes the temperature inside the car rise very, very quickly, becoming much hotter than it is outside, which can be deadly. Health officials are still keeping an eye on the COVID-19 virus. In Bangladesh, they recently reported that 2 people sadly passed away from the virus and 7 new people were found to be infected. Over in the state of Manipur in India, 13 new cases of COVID-19 were reported. A little bit of general knowledge here is that scientists often talk about the positivity rate. This just means they look at all the tests that were done, and they see what percentage of them came back positive. This number helps them get an idea of how much the virus might be spreading in a community at any given time. In Japan, scientists are building something amazing deep underground. In a place called the Kamioka mine, they have dug out a giant cave, about as tall as a 30-story building. This huge space will hold a new science experiment called Hyper-Kamiokonde. So, what are they looking for down there? They are trying to catch mysterious little things called neutrinos. Here's a cool fact. Neutrinos are tiny, tiny particles that are all around us. Billions of them are passing through your body right now from the sun, but you can't feel them because they hardly ever bump into anything. Scientists want to study these ghost particles, to learn more about the sun, stars, and how the universe works. The country of Turkey is getting more involved in exploring Antarctica, the icy continent at the South Pole. Turkey plans to build its own scientific research base there and wants to become one of the main decision-making countries for the continent. You might be wondering, who makes rules for Antarctica? Well, there is a special agreement called the Antarctic Treaty. It says that Antarctica must be used only for peace and science. No single country owns it, and everyone works together. By becoming a main partner, Turkey can be more involved in this important global project of discovery. A company called Neuralink, which was started by Elon Musk, has made a new robot for a very advanced kind of science. This robot is designed to place tiny, special threads into the brain. These threads are part of a technology that helps the brain connect directly to a computer. The new robot is much faster than the old one, able to do its job in about 1.5 seconds. The threads it uses are super, super thin, much thinner than a single hair on your head. So, why would anyone want to do this? The big idea behind this technology is to help people For example, it could one day help someone who cannot move their arms or legs to control a computer or a wheelchair just by thinking about it. Thank you for listening and learning about these exciting and important updates from around our world.